Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Dawn of War 2 replay. I spawn on the north side as the Chaos Plague Champion. We have EbolaCola. I spawn on the south side, I can't fathom, but there is a I don't know where I was going with that joke. We got the Tech Marine, Fathom. Let's see if EbolaCola can fathom his playstyle. Oh, that's a horrible one.
Say it now, before the cleansing begins.
Scout Squad and Chaos Marines are out on the field. I'm sort of surprised the Chaos Marines have same spawn time as Scouts. Third Scout Squad coming out. Going a very, very heavy Scout Squad.
Adding support structure.
He may be eyeing just for a lot of fuel control. That may be his plan. Scouts won't win versus Chaos Marines, but they are pretty cheap. Maybe he's going for...
Support structure.
If he goes for a second heretic, the shotguns won't be that effective. I think he's going to activate the point and then deploy 3 power generators. That's what I'm assuming. He's got another 2 Chaos Marines. So I think he's going to be a good counter versus the triple scout because Chaos Marines are just generally better at range than scouts. And then the heretics will be vulnerable to shotguns. So 3 scouts, hopefully doesn't upgrade them with shotguns, because maybe they'd had a disadvantage at that point. Get some great close range damage here. The Plague Marine may need to fall back with an attack, but the Chaos Marine should stay there. Maybe he's going to tie. Oh, he's going to tie him up with the attack Marines in melee. Very nice. Does spot the second Chaos Marine.
The tide of battle turns toward the righteous.
This heretic squad is maybe used for capturing and rituals. He has fallen back relatively quick. But yeah, this heretic squad is going to be used partially be used for capturing and rituals, while those attack marines, Chaos Marines, are going to be effective versus the opposing scouts. We've got a Devastator Marine squad now out in the field. You'll likely see a Raptor in return. Or noise blaster, which requires tier 2. But I'm guessing Raptors.
Rearming.
The jump jet infantry. Plague Marine is going to push his way forward. You will find the Devastator. He could. He's going. Yes, he is force firing, forcing the combat stance. Then realizes getting into the building. He could have intercepted it if he was quick enough. Down in the middle, we do got a sniper and scouts along with the Tech Marine pushing their way in. Points being activated here. Heretics is capturing along the right flank. Does suppress these 2 squads here. The Plague Champion is an upgrade of the flight grenades. And this squad's also falling back as well.
We bring death to our enemies! Scouts ready.
Let's see. This is a sniper squad. This is a shotgun squad being overwhelmed by the heretics. The heretics can go around capturing points.
The task unfinished is a prayer unanswered. Using the wreckage for cover.
Say it now, before the cleansing begins.
Decapturing this requisition point. This one is captured almost at full requisition income. Light grenades are now available, which are basically Myrtle and Sneak Grenade. We've got some Noise Marines here, which will be effective versus scouts, not so much against the Devastator. Most is just going to try to just out position the Devastator, which can be quite effective, but the problem is you never know if it's going to be useful or able to be pulled off at all times. Raptors can easily flank Devastators at all times, and we've got another power generator. So he's going for 4 power generators. That's a lot of power.
We are losing a requisition point to the enemy.
He's going to go for something like Fast Dreadnought or Predator. The Noise Marine's going to be very useful later on, and great in dealing with these structure as well. But I'm going to say it's able to be upgraded to the Noise Blaster, and it will, of course, allow him to engage vehicles later on without changing his build up too much, and that thing will be effective versus scouts as well. As well as Devastator, because it can enable Siege Devastator, outrange it. So overall, I think Chaos Marine player's in a great position. Deploying a trenched sentry gun, interesting. can be very effective, able to suppress anything advancing. Has to be a bit careful with noise marines because they can, of course, quickly destroy buildings. And he's trying to set on up, but he won't be able to. Oh, could have actually there, but it does. There go the trench sentry guns firing first. Does suppress the noise marines, and the tech marine just needs to hold off the noise marines, and the trench sentry gun will just keep them down.
Scouts here. Go ahead.
Looks like there's 2 sniper scouts. So shotgun scouts probably trying just to go along the flanks and start taking on the heretic and may pop into. These points are both deactivated, so it's lost income for the Chaos, for the Plague Champion.
The enemy falters, but he is not yet beaten.
He sees all of these scouts. Melee attack rings may be a bit better than the plasma guns because he's fighting the scouts, not space marines.
Research underway.
But these Zinch upgrades always good. Heretics running on forward. The snipers are going to quickly pass upon. Does lose a model there. Another model goes down, and that squad could go. Yes, it goes down. When I clicked on it, had 1 health remaining. Losing a sniper scout is a bit of a loss.
Scouts ready.
Shotgun squad designed to decapture stuff, not necessarily to capture it.
Scouts here. Go ahead.
No good knockback, but no grenades. Doesn't have the sergeant upgrade. And this is actually still secured by the Chaos player, which means he's been getting this free power from his opponent.
We are
Points
losing
can
a
activate as
requisition
well.
point to the enemy.
Plague Marine still wounded. Devastator being very problematic.
Additional units have become available, Commander.
Another scout being built? He's teched up.
Scouts under attack.
The extra scouts seem a bit weird to me. Usually people want to get some other assets out at this stage, but not necessarily another scout. He could get out attack. He could actually probably get attack marine and upgrade to a Stern Guard veteran. That's probably what I would have done, or even go for an assault squad and get a Vanguard veteran.
Target acknowledged. Scouts
But he
ready.
wants his 2 snipers.
Scouts here. Sniper rifles assembled and ready.
What's his plan having 2 snipers? I'm just not exactly sure what's going on. May see a Blight Grenade, he's rushing forward. We'll get a Blight Grenade off on top of the Devastator.
Target acknowledged. Under attack.
And also gets this sniper a bit of a blight as well. It spreads.
Scouts ready.
Shotgun squad getting some good hits there on the Heretic squad. The champion's almost built. Tier 3 for the Plague Champion.
Scouts under attack. Rain fire.
He knows he gets a lot of scouts. Oh, but that's nasty.
Scouts here. Go
He's
ahead.
stopping health regen really because of the Blight Grenade. Ooh.
Ready to serve.
But
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
he's going very early tier 3, and he's in a good position to do that.
Scouts under attack.
I wonder what he should go for. Terminators could be pretty good.
The task unfinished is a
I'm impartial to a Predator with a Nurgle upgrade, but he's not going to face against a whole lot of melee. But still, health regen
ready to serve.
would be quite good, and these light units will quickly disintegrate to the Predator. Could go for the Great Unclean One, but I don't have a good opinion of the Great Unclean One. You could get the grenade launcher upgrade for this Heretic squad. But if he's just going to use it for capturing stuff, that's perfectly fine as well. Just keeping it for one squad for rituals, captures. It's great usage for that one Heretic squad. Can't be upgraded to the Sound Blaster. And we got a Chaos Predator now coming on out. Chaos Predator is a very effective item. It can be healed by the Nurgle Ritual as well as by the Plague Marine himself, Plague Champion, because for reasons I don't really fully understand, but the Plague Champion has a repair ability. I think it's supposed to be a counterpart to the Tech Marine. It's still not really. Something I really buy. Still hasn't captured this point. He's been getting so much free power off of his opponent. And he has actually destroyed that. And there you go, he melees the rest of it, realizing. And immediately reactivates it. Asshole.
Strategic location ahead.
The Devastator is quite wounded, and the Noise Marine wasn't actually fully reinforced. Dreadnought coming on the field, but... And the Dreadnought is, of course... It's going to spot this. Now you realize, oh crap, that is a Predator. Better grip that last gun. You may see a multi-melta from the Dreadnought. If not, yes, we will see a multi-melta. This Predator is a very, very strong item at this spot time. Please keep away from the Dreadnought. The Nurgle variant also increases max health. You could go for the Zinch variant because it doesn't really have its own primary anti-vehicle, though it could upgrade the Noise Blaster. It's probably about time to upgrade that. It, as a flamethrower-ish weapon, hasn't really been all that great. Multi-Melta is now equipped. It's a good hit there. It does a lot of damage to the Predator. And upgrading the Noise Blaster is very good. He sees the multi-Melta. He realizes he's going to need a bit more extra support.
Deploying war gear.
Another Devastator upgrading to a las cannon. This one is already a las cannon as well. So perhaps,
Position point to the enemy.
again, I'm not sure what upgrade would be best. Either Corn against the las cannons. Either Corn or Nurgle.
Under attack! Fire!
Nice Blight Grenade there. Does roll a miss there.
Understood.
Getting some plasma gun shots there, very nice. He spots the las cannon. And has been upgraded with the Mark of Zinch, so he is going to go for anti-armor. I'm not a huge fan of this variant because once he takes out the Dreadnought, it doesn't really have a whole lot of targets. You want that died in 4 hits. And that's one reason why I believe in WOs 2, 8 guns should not be taking vehicles out in 4 hits. We got the Mark of Hate coming on out. Noise Blaster is getting overwhelmed, not in a good position. He is lacking any anti-vehicle. 4 hits took that down way quicker.
Power generator. Are we to accept defeat? We have 200 points remaining.
That is a big loss for the Chaos Marine player, but now his opponent has a lot of anti-vehicle that's not going to be very useful.
We shall make it so. Generator operational.
He could avoid vehicles entirely. The last cannons could be, if he goes for Terminators, I think now is a good time for
More
Terminators.
gear distribution
Because Terminators
canceled.
are not that, don't receive a huge amount of damage from the las cannons. And the multi-Melta is problematic, but he has support by the Noise Blaster if he sets it up properly. But he has to be more concerned about the Dreadnought going to melee, mostly.
Scouts here. War gear deployed.
So I think Terminators,
Installing
Chaos
refractor
Terminators,
field.
would be a good item to be deployed right
Ceasing
now.
rearmament.
Victory point
He was
secured.
deploying something, not sure.
Straight.
Even the Tech Marine has been equipped with a Melta gun. Basic anti-all weapon. Light Fist has been researched, and Light Grenade is still equipped. Light Fist is good damage over time ability. Particularly against all targets, it's good against the Dreadnought itself. Good ritual, getting some deadly hits on these, gets a squad wipe, thanks to Noise Blaster, knocking down that squad. Plasma cannons are very effective versus the Tech Marine.
Task unfinished is a prayer unanswered.
We're losing a power node to the enemy.
Plasma weapon ready.
The slave of chaos seek death! Deliver it!
Nice knockback there. Cops inside the building, even though it's on retreating, but you may not realize it's retreating exactly. Another Dreadnought's coming out. Another Noise Blaster would be good, or Terminators. Probably going to be upgraded with Assault Cannon, I'm guessing. Because he already has plenty of AD armor. And we got a single capture in favor of the Chaos Marines.
My refractor field is ready.
Another Noise Blaster could be very, very deadly. Honestly, getting out his own las cannon would probably be a good idea as well.
To one side.
And again, more power for the Chaos player. And this generator is down to 303 points of health, not 300.
Locked in melee, cannot slip away.
Triple capture in favor of the Plague Champion. This is going to be unupgraded Dreadnought. The shield ability is being very problematic. Does go ahead and make the withdrawal order. Get some good hits there, but I don't think he'll go down.
Waiting for orders.
Tech Marine's been upgraded with the plasma gun, replaced out with Melta gun. Has spotted out these. Now he knows there's 2 Dreadnoughts on the field. Melta pistol getting some hits.
We have 100.
Those Noise Marines has these 2 guys on front, which could tie him up in melee and do immediate retreat order, realizes these guys went too far forward, which would tie him up in melee immediately. A lot of resource stockpile. Is he going for the Great Unclean one? Let's see. Once he reaches 800 requisition, I believe that's the amount that you need for the Great Unclean one. I'm not a huge fan of the Great Unclean one. Oh, nope, going for a Chaos Predator. Oh, Land Raider Phobos. Ooh.
Scouts here.
The Space Marine, the non-Grey Knight ones, has 2 giant flamers. I don't know if this mod changes it.
There lies the key to victory.
Oh, it looks like the
Victory point secured.
lost a sergeant on one of his squads, but either way. Land Raider Phobos. If it has 2 giant flamethrowers, I highly disapprove that option. If it has something else, it will make some more sense. Did he just lose that sergeant again? Yes, he did. He lost a sergeant. He needs to get these guys back. He cannot deal with 2 Dreadnoughts. He just needs to wait for his Land Raider. Oh, fall back. Fall back. It's set up, got stuck in the deploy state.
Victory point secured.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Losing that is a big loss. He needs las cannons. Plague Champion trying to rush on forward. The Plague Champion can easily go down. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. There goes the Plague Champion. He has a bit of Land Raider Phobos. Oh, are those las cannons on the sides? Not flamers? Looks like the mod did change how the Land Raider Phobos has its weapons inside. So if those are 2 las cannons on the side, that's actually going to be a good item versus these units. Good hits across that line. Has to pull down his infantry units as well. The las cannons are forced to fall back, not realizing there's a Land Raider in front of them. Even the las cannons themselves have trouble versus the Land Raider Phobos. triple cap in favor of the Space Marine player. Oh, what on earth is that? Currently, there's a target ability on top of the Tech Marine mark target ability. Sigum armor. But he needs to capture this point here. He stopped capturing this point here. Land Raider Phobos is going straight for this Torrential Sentry Gun. You really wanted that dead. But he's way too close. He's way too close. I do not like his position. He's going to have to retreat back through last cannon fire. It's not worth gen bashing with your ultimate unit. He needs to retreat back this direction. I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, using a selection wave. The Land Raider Phobos has to take huge amounts of damage. Currently being slowed down. Don't use these super units for gen bashing.
Understood.
A massive waste of a unit. And he got one Torrential Sentry Gun and one generator effect. Those units are meant to kill. Having them just take time to take out those generators not only put them so far out of position, easy to be flanked, it's not worth your time.
The enemy is claiming
And he didn't even capture this central point. He had 2 squads and sent them both right over here. Those units cannot go unsupported. And you know how much AT your opponent had. 2 Dreadnoughts, 1 with a multi-melta, 2 last cannons. You knew how much your opponent had in anti-tank. Also has a Havoc squad out, which is good, but needs an upgrade for last cannon.
on and drive the enemy back.
It is upgraded for last cannon.
They're not giving us room.
Understood.
Waiting for orders.
The task unfinished is a grenade.
One of our initiates has fallen.
Nice knock. Well, a bit too late for a knockback.
Locked in melee.
The enemy is capturing one of our victory points.
Trying to capture this point now. The Plague Champion is down to very little health, does get knocked back, and goes down. Havoc squad will get ripped apart by these snipers. We got the ultimate ability being utilized. It could take out these scouts. Loses the Chaos Havoc squad. The foe. I think in this game, losing that foe was such a stupid manner.
Scouts ready.
Yeah, I don't see how any way the Plague Champion to get back in this game. He has hardly any requisition for the reinforcements. And losing that Chaos Havoc squad, he still has no answer to these Dreadnoughts.
The chapter calls
The Dreadnoughts could just stick by 2 points and win the game. Now we got a Librarian out on the field, annihilating that Heretic squad.
One of our initiates has fallen.
Has a Plague Cloud right here.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
And that's the end of the game. Looks like someone's probably going to surrender pretty soon. Blood Champion's making his charge. There goes sacrifices that squad. Yep, this game's pretty much over.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.